you want to kick it to the next guy?
Sure. Let's go with Rachaad White. Younger guy. We know he's a younger guy. He's really stepped out this season. But his strength of schedule is looking pretty good. He's got Carolina, who's going to be his easiest matchup. If you start playoffs week 14 and you're one of those guys, this might be a good one to watch out for. Running backs against Carolina do a little bit better than their average, which is good news for you. Then he's got the Falcons, which is an average play there. The Packers, which they do, running backs do better than their average there. Jacksonville's going to be a little tough. You might have a little bit of there, but the Buccaneers might be fighting. We don't know at this point. And then it ended up with the Saints again, another one where you get generally their average. So he's actually got a pretty good slate of games over the next couple weeks. Plus he gets you, I mean, even average for him is 13.5 points. So if you can go with 13.5 points, great. But if you look at what he's been doing all season, he's getting more than his average. He's getting 12, 17, 27, 15. He's getting points, and he's only 24 years old. This is his second year in the league. So you're not just getting him for this year, you're getting him for the future too. And he is a future starting running back on your team.
That's what I'm afraid of. So he's actually going to be 25. His birthday is coming up. He's 24.9 in the good old player profiler. So he will, like I said, will be 25. Let me look up his birthday. Rachaad, not that it matters. Because then we're going to talk about another running back who's the same exact age, 25 years old. White. January 12th, 1999. So in January, in a month, he will be 25 years old. Again, that's okay. It's going to be a little bit tougher to acquire this person because people still look at him as a second, year running back. You want those running backs on those rookie deals. You don't want a running back on that second contract. This one's going to be probably the most priciest player to acquire as I'm looking through the notes. No, there's one more who's pricier.
I think there's one more pricier.
Yeah. But this is definitely the second most pricier player on this list just because the perception of his age. I didn't find out till he was 25 until the notes today, till I actually did the research. I'm like, wow, he's 25. Usually rookies coming in, what is his second year? I would think he's 23. So yeah. I guess he was a very old senior coming out of college.
Probably played a couple of years. I bet you he played 5 or 6 years in college.
Yeah. I mean, I do like this move. It's just going to be very difficult to acquire him. You're going to have to give up at least a first round pick, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And are you willing to give up your first round pick just for an average running back that, to be completely honest with you, I don't know his long-term status here in Tampa Bay. A lot of people aren't fans of him. He does catch a ton of balls, but does that
43
disappear?
For 46. I mean,
does that disappear when Baker disappears next year? That's what I'm afraid of. But hey, we're playing for this year, and this year they're coming. So I agree with you.
We're pushing to get into the playoffs. Right now, if you need to get into the playoffs, this is your guy. He's got 2 easy matchups.
Yes.
Get you right into the playoffs and to get you a lot of points. Sell him in the offseason. Like, there's nothing that says this guy has to be on your roster next year. You could easily sell him on the offseason. His receptions are what really gets me, 43 for 46. So the balls that come his way, he doesn't really drop or miss at all. He's even got a receiving touchdown, 5 touchdowns on the year, and RB7.